So here we have the servo that's going to be used for the beak. Basically it's going to be mounted in like this, sort of clipping on there, and we need a servo horn for the popsicle sticks to connect to it. So we're going to use this one, which you can find in your pack of servo horns, and we need to be able to figure out where the distances have to be. So I carefully marked this already with a Sharpie. You can barely see it, but this right here is sort of shinier than the rest. And so basically I want the servo to be able to go from about here to there, maybe not that far, so we can just move it right there, and then we'll check it again. So it goes from all the way up here to down there, which is exactly what we want. And then we can just put the screw in here just to make sure that it's in tightly, and then we can go on and try and make the beak mechanism work. Alright, so the first step when you want to mount the beak is to get 2 pieces of 10 centimeters of coffee stir sticks, and then you thread them through the beak like this, and then you measure 2 centimeters from this edge, and then that's where you put this edge, and same thing for the bottom, so 2 centimeters from here, that's where you put this. And sometimes, depending on how you constructed your beak, this distance can change. So what I usually do is I stick sticky tack, and then I'm able to just move it around and see first that everything is able to move correctly. Alright, so what we did was we mounted the servo, so it's now stuck to the base, and we also added on a little servo horn with a popsicle stick with a hole in it. For mounting the little beak holders in place, what we do is we take a ruler and we measure this top, or the most bar, and it's about 9 centimeters. So then directly in half is 4.5 centimeters. And then we just take the little coffee stir sticks and we mount them like a couple millimeters away from that halfway point. And that way there's enough room for the beak to move safely but not move too much. So here are the 2 little coffee stir sticks that prevent the beak from moving side to side, and also as an added little feature, it also prevents the beak from moving down that way, which would also be bad. So now we have to prevent the beak from being able to do that, and how we do that is with our little coffee stir stick that we cut on a diagonal. So it fits in like so, and then we'll just adjust it until it's just right, and then from there it should still be able to move this way, but it won't be tipping over as much as it was before. So we'll go ahead and glue that in, and then we'll also do the same for the bottom beak, which is currently doing flips. Oh wow, it flipped over a lot. There we go. There we go. And so we'll do the same for the bottom beak, and then we can have fun with measuring the popsicle sticks and cutting them to be the right size.